Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. So we're winding down the month of September. Can you guys even believe that? I can't even believe we're going into October. Craziness. But you know what that means. I am sharing with you guys my favorite products of the month. These are my favorite beauty products that literally wowed me, and I'm trying to keep them to a minimum today. I didn't want to list out a huge long list of things that I'm loving. These are like wow standout products, and to be honest, a lot of them shocked me with how much I love them. So I'm going to share those with you today, as well as my failure products of the month. These are products that were just disappointing. They did not make the cut. I have better options that I like more, and I'm going to share those with you today as well. So if you want to stick around and see my favorites and my fails of the month of September, then just keep on watching. Okay, we're gonna start off with my favorites of the month first. Do the positives first. I'm gonna share with you some hair products that I am just so insanely in love with. You guys know that I've been a huge Kerastase fan forever. I use all of their products and I still do. I love Kerastase. But recently I have tried a couple new things here that I am just absolutely loving. I'm gonna share a hair tool first. And this is the Amika hair straightener, and I have been obsessed. Now, I have used so many hair straighteners over my years. This one just takes the cake. I love it so much. It literally heats up in 2 seconds. You do one pass and you have the smoothest, softest hair. I am so impressed by this. I was actually using the Babyliss one before, and also I had a T3 one, or is it T1, T3, one of those, whatever it's called. I used those before too, and both were really good, but I'm telling you guys, this one just is so much better than all the other flat irons that I've been, that I've ever used. And I've been really into straight hair lately. One, it just saves me so much time because I just blow dry it, do a quick pass with the flat iron, and I'm good to go. So it just kind of saves me a step with like curling and all of that too. So just faster, easier, and I've just been, I don't know, I've kind of been into the straight hair thing lately. So I can't recommend this hair straightener enough. If you are looking for one that does not tug on your hair, that literally just goes one pass and you have just like smooth, amazing, silky hair, this is it. So I love that. I'm so glad I got that. And I also got the Amika Blockade, it's called. And now this is the Heat Defense Serum. So I apply this on my damp hair before I blow dry. This is a heat protector. And you guys know for years I've used the Kerastase, the cream, the Cement Anti-Usure heat protectant. It's like a heat protectant and repairing cream in one. So what I've been doing, because I still love that and I can't give that product up, I have been putting this serum on first, and I just take it in my hands and then kind of just put it on, especially the ends that I want to really protect, and like the areas of my hair that I really want to heat protect, which is like the front, like these more delicate pieces and all of that. This, in combination with that flat iron, gives you the silkiest hair. I can't even tell you how much I love this. And I have not strayed from my Kerastase in years, but this makes your hair so silky and smooth and soft. And I'm telling you, the combination of these two right here gives you the smoothest, just nicest silky hair. So I'm kind of obsessed. And like I was saying, I do still use my Kerastase Anti-Usure because that does repair your hair at the same time. This one is just a heat protectant. So it protects your hair up to like 450 degrees. So if you're, blow drying and straightening, all that stuff, this will give you that heat protection. And then I use my Kerastase just on top to, give me extra protection, and it repairs my hair at the same time. But oh my gosh, you guys, I am so impressed by this. Silky, smooth, amazingly soft hair. This will do it. All right, now this I was actually sharing on my Instagram, and I am in love with this comb, and it is the funniest thing ever because I have used a Conair like $2.99 comb forever. So when I get out of the shower, obviously we all comb through our hair when it's wet. And like I said, I've been using the cheapest comb forever. I'm like, it's a comb. Like, what's the big deal? I've just used the same one for years, probably since I was like 20. I am not even kidding. It's a comb, But then I was scrolling through Revolve, and this popped up, and I was just kind of intrigued because it's a Mason Pearson comb. Now, my hairstylist back in Atlanta was huge on Mason Pearson, like the brushes, everything. He swore by them. And now this guy is like insanely hair smart. Like when I think of anything about hair, he just knows everything. His knowledge about hair and hairstyling and hair products and tools and everything are insane. So I remembered this name because of him. And I was like, you know what? Okay, Mason Pearson, his brushes are like $200 some. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $200 on a brush. It just doesn't seem like necessary. So I was like, okay, I'm going to buy the comb first. This was like a $35 comb instead of my $2.99 Conair comb. I'm like, okay, let me give this Mason Pearson, let me give this guy a try. So I bought this comb and I'm so impressed again. I'm like, what is the magic in this comb? When you use this comb, I am not even kidding, it has something to it. It makes your hair so silky soft. I don't know what's going on. I'm like finding the best little hair tricks and tools to give you like soft, silky hair, because I'm telling you, my $2.99 Conair comb did not make my hair feel like this. I use this on wet hair when my hair is just out of the shower and I'm combing through my hair wet to get all the detangles out, you know, straighten it out. This makes it so easy to detangle. It also like softens at the same time. There's magic in this comb. Okay, now we're gonna talk a little foundation and concealer that has shocked me as well. I don't wear a lot of foundation, as you guys know. It's only if I'm going out or want to like maybe look even a little bit more put together. I just don't wear foundation that much at all. I use my tinted SPF as foundation almost daily. But this foundation and concealer, I am like so impressed by, and I didn't even want to buy this brand. So what I'm talking about is the Rare Beauty. Now this is that Selena Gomez brand, and it came out in Sephora just a little bit ago. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's reviewing it. And when that happens, I just kind of get turned off. I'm like, no, I'm just going to stay away. Like, it's another celebrity makeup brand. I'm kind of over that, to be honest. And I had no interest in this whatsoever. I've not even watched one person on YouTube talk about this brand because I just didn't care. Until my makeup friend here in Orange County, she was like raving about this, and I'm like, oh, I like trust her opinion. She's like an amazing makeup artist. I'm like, really? It's that good? She's like, yes, it's so, so good. So she's the one that made me go out and get this. This foundation is what I'm wearing right now. I'm actually getting ready to go out to dinner and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me put some foundation on. I've been using this now for the past week, just testing it out, and it is amazing. The formula of this is like a serum, so it's very light on the skin. You don't need a lot, and it covers like medium to full coverage instantly, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like anything on your skin. It's very, very skin-like. Whoever formulated this, I doubt it was Selena Gomez, but whoever formulated this foundation just knocked it out of the park, because it is so lightweight, which is just an absolute necessity for me. It looks like skin. It lasts all day. The coverage, it makes your skin flawless looking, and I've been obsessed. So when you first put it on, it kind of goes on more matte, but not drying. So if you have more dry skin, you could totally still wear this because it's not drying at all. But if you have oily skin, it's going to be amazing for you. So either way, I feel like anyone can use this just because of how skin-like and natural it is on the skin. It's not drying, but it does leave a more matte finish. That being said, a little bit of your oils will come through during the day and stuff, but it just makes it look even more natural and beautiful on your skin. I love the formula. The formula is amazing. So love this. I was completely shocked. Like I said, I was trying not to buy this. I had no interest in this brand whatsoever. And now I'm like, oh, this foundation's like probably one of my top favorites. It's that good. And then also the concealer. It's the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. Again, Rare Beauty. This is what I have on right now. Actually, I'll give you guys my shades. So in the foundation, it's like a perfect match. I'm 260N. And then the concealer, I bought 220C, and they're both like a perfect match for me. So this is what the concealer looks like. Again, concealer, so natural under your eyes. Coverage is probably like a good medium coverage. It's not full coverage, but it's a very good medium coverage. It covers up dark circles. It looks like skin. You cannot see anything under your eyes. It lasts all day, does not cake, does not crease up, does not look dry. It's very skin-like. So I love these. Like, it's amazing. I've been wearing the foundation and concealer, just testing them out nonstop. And every single day that I use them, I'm like, God, like I love it. The foundation, actually, I've been using with this brush right here. This is the Huda Beauty, the Face Buff and Blend brush, and I love this with the foundation. So what I do is I take the foundation and I just kind of blend it in with this brush, and then I go back in with my beauty blender and just kind of like dab over everything and just make sure everything's kind of pressed in and natural and I don't have any buildup anywhere or anything. And it's been perfect. So I do really like this foundation with a brush first. I have tried it with the Beauty Blender, just Beauty Blender alone, which is still really great. You just don't get as much coverage. And with this, you can still get like really good natural coverage. So I like it with the brush, and then I go back in with the Beauty Blender. But you guys, I am like seriously impressed with that foundation and concealer. So I talked about this month as well, and I did a whole review and tutorial on the new Natasha Denona Glam palette. And this is another must have. This palette is the most gorgeous palette, I swear to God, of this entire year. It is amazing. The mattes, the sheens, everything is so beautiful. And if you like good neutral, it's mostly neutral tones and then some cool tones thrown in, even maybe like 1 or 2 warm tones, it's amazing. I can't put it down. It's what I have on my eyes today. And I've just been mixing and matching all the different colors and making different looks all the time, and it's beautiful. So easy to blend, so easy to use. And you guys, for $65, I feel like for Natasha Denona shadows, which are some of my favorites, that is not a bad price. You get a ton of colors, a ton of different looks you can do with this. Everything in this palette works together, which I love, because I've already bought palettes that, you know, like certain shades work together and then others don't, and it just doesn't all blend. You could really use all of these, you know, all together. Obviously not in one eye look, but you know what I mean? You can use them all together. Like everything works together. So you can create so many different looks. So I have not put this down. I love it. Also, these bronzers, I have talked about these all month on YouTube, on Instagram. These are the best. I've used these every single day. I bought the Gucci bronzer this month, which everyone was raving about, which is a good bronzer, but I like these more. And I pulled this Buxom bronzer out every day. So this is the Staycation Vibes bronzer. This is the one I shared with you over the month in Rooftop Tan. And then I realized that there was a darker option. This is the shade Backyard Bronze, and I went out and got this one as well. But I will swatch them both, but to be honest, I really like the Rooftop Tan the best. This one's a little bit more warmer tone, and I just like the coloring of this one better. The darker one has more of like an olive tone, I want to say. It's like a neutral olive tone, so this might work for some people too. But I'll swatch them both, but this bronzer blends so beautifully on the skin. It looks like skin, it blends in, it just stays put all day, and it's my favorite bronzer right now. I can't put it down. Like I said, Gucci, everyone loves the Gucci. Gucci's amazing. Gucci's also $65. This is a $28 bronzer, and everyone needs this bronzer, I'm telling you guys. This is the bronzer I have on right now too. So I have on the lighter shade, the Rooftop Tan. That's what I have on right now. Here's the 2 different shades. That's the Rooftop Tan, that's Backyard Bronze right here. Both work for me. I can wear them both, but I personally prefer this one on my skin tone a little bit more. And you can see when I put it on my skin, it comes off a little bit, you can see it better on my skin than versus the swatch, you can see. That happens a lot with bronzers. I don't know why that is. Like when I swatch them, sometimes they don't show up as much, and then you put them on your skin, you're like, oh, I see it way more when I actually apply it. So those are the 2 different shades though right here. Both are amazing. And if you love bronzers like I do, I'm telling you, the Buxom is where it's at. All right, one more thing that I want to share with you for my faves of the month. And like I said, I kind of combined a bunch of these together to equal my 5. Actually, this is going to be 6 now, so we're going over 1. But I had to share this with you because I was talking about them on my Instagram, and I am obsessed. If you follow me on Instagram, I post a lot of like fitness and healthy food and fitness tips and all that stuff, because I'm really big into working out and eating clean and healthy and all of that stuff too. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and you're into that stuff, just head on over to my Instagram because I post tons of that stuff. So I was talking about and sharing with you guys some of my favorite workout tanks. And I'm super picky with workout tanks. When I go to the gym, I don't wear just a sports bra, yet I don't want to wear like a lot of workout tanks are like super long on me and it just looks weird. So I'm always on the hunt for like a good workout tank, you know? So I found these were on Amazon. They are super cheap. They come in a pack of 4. So they're 4 different colors and they have multiple different color options. But these tanks are the perfect length and the perfect size. They're not cropped. They go down past like your belly button. So when you're wearing your high-rise leggings, you know, I always wear like the higher rise leggings. These come past it. So it's not cropped at all. And they just fit so perfectly. They don't have a bra inside, like the built-in bra, which I don't like because I like to wear actual sports bra and then put on top, like a tank on top. These are perfect and they come in multiple different colors. Like I said, it's a pack of 4 and they're super cheap. So the pack I got was like the white, black, gray, and tan, but they have pinks, purples, like greens, all different, you know, color combinations, but they're the perfect workout tank. They're like a perfect like weight. They're not too heavy. They're like a good thickness, not too thin. They wash amazingly. I have a bunch of different colors and I've worn them forever and I just love these. These are like the most perfect find for working out. So I want to share those with you guys too because I don't know, for me workout tanks and tops always are like a struggle. So those are perfect. Okay, those are all my favorites. Let's talk about the disappointing failures of the month. Now, if you watched my video on the new Nude Sticks Cream Concealer, I did a whole review on this. This concealer, did not like this concealer at all. It looked good and it looked really nice going on. Did not wear well throughout the day. It disappeared on me throughout the day and left me looking like I had dark circles and it just was not my favorite at all. Way better options for concealers. There's also alcohol in this, like at the top of the list, which I don't really want to be putting on my under eyes every day. So for a concealer, this was definitely a pass for me. And like I mentioned in my concealer review for this, I will be doing my favorite concealer video very shortly because that is like the biggest request. I always get that. You know, people always ask me. So Nude Sticks Cream Concealer was just like as was this. This is the new Chanel Le Volume Revolution de Chanel. So I love the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. It's been one of my all-time favorites forever. It's amazing. They just came out with this, which was supposed to be even like more drama and more intense. And for me, it just was not. I actually prefer the original Le Volume de Chanel way more than this. This did not give me much volume at all, to be honest. And it was actually more natural on my lashes versus like the drama that I like with my lashes, you know, like the intensity. Like this just did not give me that at all. So I prefer the original Le Volume de Chanel. That's still a mascara that I have in my stash that I pull out all the time. This one I would definitely pass. So I also talked about this on my Instagram. This is the Dermaflash. It's the dermaplaning device. It's basically just a razor that you use to kind of get off the peach fuzz off your face. This is like $200 though. So it's expensive. And I had this years ago. If you followed me on YouTube for a long time, you remember I bought this when it first came out. They like the original Dermaflash. And I really liked it. It works. It's amazing. I mean, even this one, this is the new and improved one. It works. It's amazing. But the crazy thing is I actually find myself using and pulling out this one more. This is the, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what it's called. I'll link it down below. This is like $15. This is like $2. This one's like an electric, it kind of looks like an electric man's razor. It's like a circle head. So it's not a razor, but you kind of just go over like your skin like this and it takes away all the little peach fuzz and everything. But the thing that I like about it better is that with the Dermaflash, I've used it a couple times now, and every time that the peach fuzz starts to grow back, it actually, I feel like it, well, actually, I don't feel like it. I can see it. I can feel it. It grows back more blunt feeling than when I use this. This takes everything off, but not so blunt, where when it grows back, it's like peach fuzz again. It's like normal. Yeah, this works. It actually will take off more dead skin. This is not going to exfoliate your skin, but I don't need something that exfoliates. I do that like manually and, you know, with my chemical exfoliants, with my skincare and all that. So I'm not looking for something to really exfoliate. And I would just prefer this. I reach for this all the time. It just is so great for even more sensitive skin because it just removes any peach fuzz, and it's way better, you guys. It's been so $15 versus like $200, and I'm reaching for this more. Also, the Fenty Beauty, the match sticks. This is the shimmer skin stick in Beach Balm. I thought this was gonna be such a pretty like blush shade, but I tried it as a blush. It's a really pretty tone, if you can see that right there, but it's shimmery, and I don't like the shimmers that it leaves as a blush. The color's gorgeous, but when I applied it as a blush, it just looked too shimmery and shiny, and I was like that's not something I'm looking for on my cheeks. I don't want like shiny cheeks, so that was a pass. All right, and last but not least of my fails for the day, this is the Dyson hair dryer, which everybody loves, everybody raves about. And for a while, I believed the hype. I was like, oh yeah, I really like it. It dries my hair quicker, which it does dry your hair really quick. But I noticed that my hair was getting really dry and breaking off in certain spots. Like, this is all spots that, yeah, I've always had like longer bangs, but this all broke off like a couple months ago. And I was like, what the heck? Like, nothing I'm doing is any different. Like, I'm coloring my hair the same. I'm using the same shampoo and conditioner and, you know, tools and products and everything. So I was like, what the heck is going on? And I talked to my hairstylist friend from Atlanta. Like I said, he's like the freaking god of hair. He was like, you know, you're using the Dyson, aren't you? And I said, yeah. And he's like, Brie, you're blonde. You can't be using the Dyson every day. This dries out your hair. The heat is like a dry heat. And because it's so powerful and yeah, it dries your hair quicker, it can also over dry and damage your hair, which will leave your hair feeling more dry, which it was doing to me. Ever since I stopped using this a couple months ago, all these pieces have grown in so much and my hair does not feel dry in the slightest. I should have brought the hair dryer that I bought. It's actually an Amika. That's what he said to use. He said to use the Amika hair dryer. So I bought that. I'll link it down below, the one that I'm using, and I love it. My hair has not felt dry after blow drying. I would use this Dyson, and after I would dry my hair, I'm like, why is my hair so dry? Like, it just felt dry. And it was the weirdest thing because I have not changed anything in my hair routine forever. And it was just, I knew it was something. So this was definitely like the culprit to my dryness. And I don't know if any of you have blonde or color treated hair. You have to be careful because this is very powerful and it can dry out your hair at the same time. All right, so that is everything. Those are my favorites of the month. Those are my fails of the month. I hope you guys enjoyed. I can't even believe we're going into October soon. It's so crazy to me. October's a crazy month too. It's my oldest son's birthday. He's gonna be 13 years old, which I can't even believe. Like, teenager, like, how is that possible? I started YouTube like 8 years ago and he's been in some of my videos even way back when. So a lot of you that have been with me from the beginning, you have like seen my kids grow up, and I can't even believe he's gonna be 13 soon. So insane. I know all you moms understand like how that feels. It's like 13, it's like, oh my God, he's my baby. So yeah, his birthday's coming up. My boyfriend's birthday is in October, so lots of celebrating to do in October. But yeah, that is everything for today. I'm going to link all these products down below in the description box, so you can open up there and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave this video so you get notified every time I post a video. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will see you all in my next one. I love you all.